Part 2, Numericals based on Raoult's law. So the formulae which are used to solve the numerical problems based on Raoult's law are the Raoult's law itself, that is PA is equal to P naught A into XA, where PA is the partial vapor pressure of A in the solution. P naught A is the vapor pressure of pure A. XA is the mole fraction of A in solution. When a solution is made up of two liquids, that is A and B, so pressure due to A or vapor pressure due to A is PA and due to B is PB. So PA plus BB gives you the total vapor pressure, and in turn this, when applied according to Raoult's law, it gives as P naught A into XA plus P naught B into XB. Now let us take this numerical problem. Benzene and toluene form nearly ideal solution. At a certain temperature, the vapor pressure of pure benzene is 150 mm of Hg and of pure toluene is 50 mm of Hg. For this temperature, calculate the vapor pressure of solution containing equal weights of two substances. Now in this numerical, he has given two liquids, that is benzene and toluene. He has asked to calculate the vapor pressure of the solution which is made by the two liquids benzene and toluene by taking equal weights. Let us consider W gram as the weight of benzene and toluene also to form the solution. Benzene formula can be given as C6H6. Toluene formula is C6H5CH3, or it can be given as C7H8. It is given that the vapor pressure of pure benzene as 150 mm. Let it be P naught B. This is equal to 150 mm. For toluene, let it be P naught T. T gives toluene. This is equal to, it's given 50 mm. And we have to calculate the total pressure, that is P, that is equal to PB plus PT. This is equal to P naught B into XB plus P naught T into XT. Now we require XB and XT. P naught B and P naught T are already given as 150 mm, 50 mm respectively. To calculate the mole fraction of benzene, we require weight that we have already considered, W gram. Now the molar mass of benzene this is equal to 6 into 12 plus 6 into 1. This gives you 78 gram per mole. Now molar mass of toluene, that is C7H8, is equal to 7 into 12 plus 8 into 1. This gives you 92 gram per mole. This is equal to NB and this is equal to NT. Now we'll calculate, this is not the number of moles. Now we want to calculate, we have to calculate number of moles of benzene and number of moles of toluene. Now NB is equal to, number of moles of benzene is equal to weight of benzene by molecular mass or molar mass. This is 78. NT is equal to weight of toluene that we have taken as W by 92. This is molar mass of toluene. Now XB, molar mole fraction of benzene, can be calculated as NB by NB plus NT. This is equal to, NB we have taken as W by 78. This is W by 78 plus W by 92. On calculation we get XB is equal to 92 by 170. This gives us 0.541. As we have only two components, that is B and T, that is benzene and toluene. So XT can be calculated as 1 minus XB. That is 1 minus 0.541. This gives us 0.459. Because XB plus XT is equal to 1. Sum of the mole fraction is equal to 1. Now we have calculated XB as well as XT. We can substitute in the formula. This is equal to total pressure, P is PB plus PT. So substituting in the formula we get here P0B is 150 into XB we have calculated as 0.541 plus P0T given as 50. This we have calculated as 0.459. So this is equal to 150 into 0.541 gives 81.15 mm, and 50 into 0.459 gives 22.95 mm. So 81.15, this gives you 104.1 mm of Hg. So we can conclude the vapor pressure of the solution as 104.1 mm of Hg. Let us move to the another problem, another numerical of based on Raoult's law. This is two liquids X and Y on mixing form an ideal solution. At 30 degrees Celsius, the vapor pressure of the solution containing 3 moles of X and 1 mole of Y is 550 mm of Hg. But when 4 moles of X and 1 mole of Y are mixed, the vapor pressure of the solution formed is 560 mm of Hg. What would be the vapor pressure of pure X and pure Y at this temperature? Now here two different cases are given when different number of moles of X and Y are taken and the vapor pressure is given. That is, for the first case, 3 moles of X and 1 mole of Y when taken, the vapor pressure of the solution is 550 mm of Hg. Now second case is when 4 moles of X and 1 mole of Y are taken, the vapor pressure of the solution is 560 mm of Hg. Now he has asked P0 x and P naught y. So let P naught x be the vapor pressure of pure x and P naught y be the vapor pressure of pure y at the given temperature. Now he has given two cases. For the first case, 3 moles of x and 1 mole of y are given. So total number of moles is 4. When we want to calculate the mole fraction XX for the first component, that gives us 3 by 4 and XY gives us 1 by 4. Now when we take second case, number of moles of X are given as 4, number of moles of Y given as 1. So total number of moles 4 plus 1, that is 5. Now for the second case, XX, that is mole fraction of X, is 4 by 5. Mole fraction of Y is 1 by 5. By Raoult's law, or for ideal solution, the total pressure, that is P, is equal to Px plus Py. This is equal to P naught x into xx plus P naught y into xy. Here he has asked P naught x and P naught y, that we have to calculate, and xx and xy we have calculated for two different cases as given in the question. Now for the first case, P total is equal to XX is 3 by 4. So P total is given as 550 mm of Hg. For second case, P total is given as 560 mm of Hg. So applying this Raoult's law, we get 550 is equal to 3 by 4 P naught x plus 1 by 4 P naught y. As a result, we get, multiplying 4 this side, we get 2 equal to 3 P naught x plus P naught y. Consider this as equation number 1. Similarly, for the second case, we get 560 is equal to 4 by 5 P naught x plus 1 by 5 P naught y. Multiplying 5 this side, we get 0, 0, 8, 2. 33, 5 is 28 equal to 4 P naught x plus P naught y. Consider this as equation 2. Now using these two equations, we have to calculate the value of P naught x as well as the value of P naught y. So equation 2 minus equation 1 gives 2800 minus 2200 gives us 600. P naught y gets cancelled. So this is equal to 4 P naught x minus 3 P naught x is P naught x. So P naught x, that is vapor pressure of pure x, comes out as 600. Now when we substitute this in equation 1, the value of P naught x, we get the value of P naught y. That is P naught y is equal to 2200 minus 3 into 600. This is equal to 2200 minus 1800. This is equal to 400. Now P naught X comes out as 600 mm of Hg and P naught Y comes out as 400 mm of Hg.